And of course, I'm sure that mostly Michigan fans follow you and your podcast and all that, but you've got the other fan bases, Ohio State. That's pretty much who I'm talking about. Jump in and cut you guys down. I'm sure you've heard a lot of pushback, using that word again, about the non-conference schedule not being what it should be.
Yeah, here's my take on that. If the NCAA or College Football Playoff Committee could provide a reason to schedule a big non-conference game, then I'd be all for it. There's no advantage to it, Mark. I'll die on this hill forever. There's no advantage to Michigan going out and losing to Alabama in week 1. Or name the list or whatever. Even honestly, even a mid-tier where you could possibly lose, there's just no advantage because you're already putting yourself out of the college football playoff week 1 or 2. So I would love to see it as a fan of college football. I love big matchups, but from an athletic director standpoint, if I'm trying to get my team into the college football playoff, I'm not scheduling that until the committee puts a huge emphasis on, all right, you can lose 1 or 2 games if you have one of those big dogs come into your house or you go on the road and you lose, you'll still have a chance at the college football playoff. But as we've seen it come down to the end, if you have 2 losses, it's over. So that means you have to, if you lose one of those non-conference games, you've got to go undefeated in conference play, which was really difficult in any conference at this point. So you can push back on that all you want, but I'm going to die on that hill forever.
Yeah, I love those non-conference games too, but you're exactly right. Unless you're kind of playing from behind, your Wake Forest or somebody, you're Michigan. Right. Ohio State, if they don't play Oregon and lose last season,
they're in.
And they lose to Michigan, they still get the nod over Cincinnati. They're in the playoff as a non-champion. They're 11-1. They get in.
Yep. Why would so then? Yeah, for forever and ever. Why is Ohio State's athletic director going out and scheduling these? Because they make a lot of money. They'll make just as much money if they play Akron. Maybe it's a little bit less, but they're still getting. You're still selling 90,000 seats in the shoe and a bunch of people watching. So ultimately, the college football playoff, even from a money standpoint, is going to make more money than that Oregon views that day.